So I'm going to invite you this evening to use the forms that we passed out and to make action steps and implement the rule of 5 for all of your breakthrough goals. Okay? Identify what those action steps are. Find out which one, figure out which one you're going to do first, and make it happen. I'm going to leave you with a story. It was 1996, and I was dating a young lady. She's not in the room. Okay? But I was dating a young lady who was training for the marathon. And she was a marathon runner, and I was in pretty good shape, and some machismo was in me, and she said, "Hey, you should run this with me." Now, men in the room, ever done anything dumb because of a girl, by the show of hands? Okay, thank you. I see you back there. Thanks. Yes, so I said, of course I can run that marathon. No problem, right? So we start training, start running on the beach. It's a mile here, a mile there, no big deal, right? Get a little bit closer, runs get a little longer, I'm sweating a little bit more. I'm like, this is uncomfortable, right? About 5 weeks before race time, she pulls a muscle and she's out.
Oh my gosh.
Out. I'm like, this is my opportunity to get right out with her, right? My friends are like, nah, you can't do this. You can't finish it. We know you're dropping out. And I was like, I'll still do it. What? I'll still do it. I'll still run the marathon. I wanted to show them. I wanted to prove it to myself that I could do it, right? So we get closer. I start running a little bit further and a little bit further. Comes to the morning, downtown Los Angeles. Can you see me? I'm right there in the middle, just off to the right, at the top of my head. What you can't see is that, man, I was ready. I had prepared. I had visualized going. Everybody visualizes going across the finish line at some point in their life, right? But I was geared out. Let me tell you, I had the shoes. I had the socks pulled all the way up to my knees. I had the short shorts, because those used to be cool. Back in the day, short shorts used to be cool. I had my Sony Walkman on my head, okay? I had made 2 cassette tapes of the most inspirational gangster rap I could find. I had one tape in the Walkman, the other tape wrapped up in a plastic bag and tucked into my waistline so the sweat wouldn't ruin it. I had my tank top on, I was buffed out. I took, by the way, the best advice you can get. I took that Vaseline and I put it in all places that could get chafed, right? I had my headband on, I was ready to go. I was ready for this. Now I'm stretching, all right? I'm really getting into it, and you know, everyone talks. And the people over here were saying, oh, I ran 20 miles a week. I did 70 miles this last week. And I'm stretching, and my confidence is like, I'm like thinking, I haven't ran more than 10 miles in my life. And I'm about to do 26.2 miles or die trying. Again, I needed to show myself, right? It's getting closer, it's up there, 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, eager anticipation. 1, pow! What did I do? I was frozen, what seemed like minutes. And then I leaned, and I took a step. And then I took another step. And I took one step after another. And the first time I looked up, it was mile 13. I couldn't believe it. I just kept going. At about mile 15, I took that first cassette tape out and I flang it, because I already flipped it over. I was ready for the second one. By mile 18, I swear to God, I couldn't feel my feet, and I thought I was gonna die. People are just throwing up on the sides. There's ambulances around. Why am I here? But I kept going. 4 hours and 43 minutes later, I crossed the finish line like this. It wouldn't have happened if I didn't start taking step after step, right? Group 1 mentioned to us yesterday this castle, this concept of a castle of success. You don't just show up one day and the castle is built, right? You put one brick down, you put another brick down. Sometimes it's a pedal to fill the crack. Sometimes it's a brick upon a brick upon a brick. Sometimes they're really heavy. Sometimes our goals, our action steps feel like marathons. It feels like things we can't do. But one step after another, right? One step after another. As I was thinking about this story, and I was sweating and looking for my Walkman, I was reminded of a song that my dad used to sing by Old Blue Eyes. Anybody a fan of Frank Sinatra? Yeah. Just what makes that little old dance think he'll move that rubber tree plant? But everyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant. Sing with me. 'Cause he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. Listen, that ant can have all the high hopes he wants. But if he doesn't get up off his butt and try to move that plant, he won't get what he wants. Right? You've been given a gift. The gift is knowing that you're responsible for where you are today. By having that power, you get to embrace that you control the future. We've talked to you about defining what you want, setting a goal, affirming it. We talked to you right now about visualizing it, taking action on it. In the coming days, you're going to hear that you need to change, that you need to chase after that with unwavering persistence and not give up. And if you do these things, you will get what you want. Does anybody want their dreams to come true? By show of hands? Stand up, please. If you're ready to take action and go get what you want, say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Say, I'm ready to take action.
I'm ready to take action.
Thank you very much.